Once again, this is cancelthisshow.com. This is a bizarre story that's going on right now with P. Diddy. And I know it came out yesterday, and it's everywhere, all across the world for that matter. Where is P. Diddy? What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
The feds go in. Basically, when these things happen, when the FBI puts together a raid, they know if you're home or not. They knew he wasn't home, but they still went in, not only at one of his houses, but two of his houses.
Almost simultaneously, they were doing that.
So obviously, they're looking for evidence. They're not looking for P. Diddy. They allowed him to take off.
Mm-hmm. They did
allegedly.
Take off.
Where is he? I mean,
allegedly.
Are you mapping planes, Lizzie?
Yeah, mapping planes. Allegedly, he was seen.
Tracker.
There's his flight tracker, and
not to make light of this, but I found it interesting that you found a flight tracking.
Correct. Because allegedly he was seen in the airport just fidgeting, and he was on his way to the Bahamas. And so you can look at this a couple different ways. P. Diddy has been said to be a sex trafficker civilly in civil court for a long time that he keeps denying. You've got Candace Owens out there saying that she believes that they're not going in there to get evidence against him. They're going to hide the evidence against him. That's what Candace Owens is saying.
Or hide evidence against people who he is working with.
That if he does go down, he is going to be the person that goes down, and he's going to be the fall guy for the people above
Why would they allow him to go and leave? They know where he's going. They know where his plane is. If you wanted P. Diddy, you'd be standing at his damn plane.
Correct. But that goes that maybe Candace Owens is right then when she says that they're going in to hide things because they're not going to do anything to him. Now, I saw two people yesterday that were in handcuffs, and those were supposedly his sons. So I don't know what's going to happen to his sons from here on out. So but P. Diddy, nothing has happened to him so far, and he's not even in the United States. Well, I guess the Bahamas is considered the United States.
So with this map, I mean, isn't that down by that in question?
Isn't that interesting? That he's not too far. And
why would he flee to that island or down near the
island? Well, it makes you think. That's probably why Candace Owens was saying that exact thing, is that he is the one that they're going to protect, or he's going to be the fall guy. I mean, he's so involved in it.
His name has been in this since 2013. You're right.
Yes,
Alex reminds us of that. It kind of
went
away for a while, like the Epstein situation. And here we are now with this, because more evidence has come forward somehow, somewhere, something's going on, which is why they would go and do this. Now, the P. Diddy situation that's been out for a long time is the fact that now you're wondering, okay, if you raid two houses and you allow him to leave, that's very, very bizarre.
That is bizarre.
Flags waving. Okay. Conspiracy. That something bad is happening. There's no way something good is happening. This is the video of the raid. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, because it's going to bring a lot of attention. And of course, when it's P. Diddy's house and you have people going in to do it, and they did it in the afternoon.
Yeah, broad daylight.
Wasn't early in the morning like Mar-a-Lago.
Correct.
When you see the police and you see the FBI taking people out, handcuffed by gun, that's a big deal.
That is a big deal. They're pulling them out at gunpoint. And it wasn't just one person. You see them going in a whole lot of people.
When I saw this video, I was like, what the hell is going on at P. Diddy? I wasn't even thinking child sex trafficking of any kind, or those rumors. I was like, something else is going on, like weapons, drug related. And then we started to see all of that coming through.
Correct. And they're saying that there were illegal weapons, whatever that means in that situation, as well as, nefarious things besides sex trafficking. But it's all part and parcel. He's been known since 2013 to be involved in this. And he's even on the list. He's even on the Epstein list.
Oh, yes.
He's on that list. And so that he's involved in some way. The neighbor out the window says about these buses that come in the middle of the night. And it's crazy.
I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there,
I don't know what to make about that. It is interesting because anybody that's going to say that, I don't know, on camera and
right. Because why would you say that on camera? Because say he can't be a very smart person, because if he's next door to P. Diddy and he says that and they see this film, they're going to go after him.
Don't he realize that P. Diddy put out the hit on Tupac? I mean, it's
right.
a very ballsy thing to do Right.
And that has come back out. The whole Tupac thing has now come back up, Joe, and I had forgot about it until you mentioned it. And then you see the neighbor and you're like, he's now going to put a hit out on you, kid. I mean, no matter what this is, literally people have raided people's houses. Look at Donald Trump. That didn't do what they're saying they're doing. But this is a different situation because he's been known for decades to be involved in human and sex trafficking.